Um, Before we dive into the fascinating story of how Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs might have looked completely different, let's take a moment to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button if you're enjoying the content so far. Disney's classic film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, released in 1937, is widely regarded as a masterpiece among animated movies. But did you know that this timeless tale might have taken an entirely different form if not for a brief cartoon that came out 3 years earlier? And this groundbreaking movie wasn't just Walt Disney's debut full-length animation, but also the first American-produced animated feature film in history. The story was inspired by the 1812 fairy tale from the Brothers Grimm, and while there are significant variations between the book and the film, it remains highly respected as one of the finest adaptations. The classic tale of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is widely recognized as revolutionizing film animation and significantly boosting Walt Disney's reputation as both a film producer and animator for some Minnery and the same odor Wave was driving Wave to not go the Academy by making a contrast feel in some reasons, and one person being. However, it's likely that Snow White wouldn't have achieved such greatness if not for a groundbreaking cartoon released 3 years prior. In 1934, Disney unveiled an animated short film titled The Goddess of Spring as part of their Silly Symphony series. This movie, inspired by the Greek myth of Hades and Persephone, served as an educational tool for younger audiences about the changing seasons. The Goddess of Spring stood out as the first animated cartoon by Disney that showcased more lifelike human figures. Prior to this, Walt Disney Studios had demonstrated their prowess in animating animals through popular Mickey Mouse shorts. However, they were yet to perfect the art of animating humans. It was decided by Disney that the Goddess of Spring would serve as a trial for the studio's ability to animate human characters. And during production, the animators introduced a novel approach using model sheets to illustrate human characters in various poses, expressions, and positions. Unfortunately, the Goddess of Spring proved that more work was needed for Snow White. Disney animators underwent training before the production on Snow White, and this learning experience from the animation flaws in The Goddess of Spring was crucial for the production of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Without this training, it is likely that the film would not have achieved such great success of. In the end, it's clear that The Goddess of Spring was a necessary step in the development of Disney's animation skills, and it paved the way for the iconic film that we know and love today. As the saying goes, practice makes perfect. And it's clear that Disney's animators put in the hard work to perfect their craft. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,